What? Hello there, hyperspace! My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because in this video, we are going to be talking about how to play attack and capture the Rooster. Now, a lot of people tend to favorite heroes when they're attacking or defending. The same thing I said in my last video, defending people tend to take Symmetra, but I actually found out that Torbjorn is actually the better pick, and I found out in attacking, a lot of people tend to use 76. Now, this gameplay is actually when I'm still testing out which is the best hero to use for attack, which is why I'm using 76, but it's not 76. A lot of people tend to take 76, Tracer, Lucio, and Sombra, and it's actually none of those. The best hero to use is actually Winston, and there's a technique you can use with Winston that can almost guarantee you a flag capture all the time. So let's ignore this terrible 76 gameplay until I switch out to Winston. This is actually, as I said, when I first discovered the Winston technique, and I actually been playing a lot of Capture the Rooster using this same Winston technique, and it works about 90% of the time. Nobody would expect it. So, what are you supposed to do with Winston? So, the first thing you're supposed to do is just not capture the flag. You're supposed to fill up your ultimate first. And even when Winston has his ultimate, as I said in the last video, when you're taking damage and you're capturing the flag meter will reset, meaning that you will not capture it unless you are completely being unharmed. So what you want to do is you want to jump on the flag when you have your ultimate ready. You don't activate your ultimate, you jump on it, you place your bubble, and well, you're basically capturing the flag in your bubble. And most of the time people are too afraid to get close to Winston when he's in his bubble. And if you see that these are like brave enemies and they want to charge at you regardless if you're in your bubble or not, you might want to have like a teammate or two backing you up. The instant you capture your flag, instantly activate Winston's Beast Mode Primal Rage thing when he turns all red and he goes all ape shit. Activate that, and then you can literally start leaping away. Now with Winston's leap, it resets every 6 seconds on default. I think it's every 5 or 6 seconds on default. However, when he's in his Primal Rage state, he gets 1000 health, which means it's almost impossible to take him down, unless he's like jumped. And his leap resets every second, so you can literally go hopping across the entire map and nobody would take you out. The instant you bring your flag back to your point, you get your flag, you get the point, and you just, repeat the process all over again. Jump on the enemies, Tesla cannon them, fill up your ultimate, get your ultimate, capture their flag, activate the ultimate, and retreat in Primal Rage form. And it's very, very effective, and believe me, when you're at Primal Rage form, it is almost impossible for them to take you out, especially since you're just jumping all over the place. So we got the technique down for Winston if he's capturing the flag. So if you see somebody using this Winston technique, who should you take to defend Winston? I would say the best pick is D.Va. D.Va is still very durable. There's actually going to be a D.Va video in the future explaining, these new D.Va changes, but still, D.Va is very durable and she is very, very effective. She is a perfect defender for Winston because she can keep up with him with his leaps. Another good character would be 76 because, well, his sprint, he allows him to keep up, and he has a very high DPS, which means if he stays close to Winston, it's going to give the enemies a difficult time to hurt Winston while he's capturing the flag. So as long as you got a D.Va and a 76, at least those two by your side, Winston should be able to capture the flag almost all the time. Now obviously capturing requires more teamwork than defense because most of the time the enemies are going to be defending, and as I said before, 1 hit point of damage resets the cap meter. So try to use as much teamwork as possible. Plug in your mics, use your mics. I actually noticed not a lot of people use their mics in Overwatch, and it's really, really effective. You don't have to be like arguing at people or having full-blown conversations. Even if you're, let's say, like socially awkward or just don't want to feel like talking at all, just give quick shout-outs. Be like, there's a D.Va flanking, or maybe Tracer to your left, or Zarya's using her ulti, or something very simple. You don't have to have no conversations. Just quick communication, because obviously there are some things you can say that aren't on the character callouts. They only say group up with me, but you're the guy who's supposed to say there's a Tracer flanking, stuff like that. So just quick shoutouts to help out the team, because capturing is very, very difficult if you're not using teamwork. So, one more thing we gotta cover. Suppose you're using this Winston technique, and you're going for the point, but somebody else captures the flag. What are you supposed to do as Winston, or what are you supposed to do as everyone else? What you are supposed to do is defend them, or keep the enemies occupied as much as possible. Which means you want to constantly be on the guy who's after your teammate, who's carrying the flag. So let's say you're playing as Winston, and you're capturing the flag, and all of a sudden Tracer pops out of nowhere, a friendly Tracer, and then she captures your flag, and then she blinks away and runs off with it. What you're supposed to do is protect Tracer. follow her around, put your bubble behind you guys, give you guys cover, and do any means necessary to keep that tracer alive. Don't just hop into the enemy spawn, because most of the time they're all going to jump you. When a teammate captures the enemy flag, most of the time that teammate will have at least 1 or 2 guys chasing after them. Just take out those 2 guys and escort your teammate to your headquarters as quick as possible, even if you have to sacrifice yourself in the long run. I mean, it's all about capturing them points. It's not really about getting the kills in this game mode. And finally, to close off the video, some heroes you just want to avoid using if you are going to capture the flag. It's obviously the big, tanky, slow guys like Reinhardt and Roadhog. I mean, they are big targets, they are very slow, and Reinhardt does have his charge and his shield, which gives him a speed boost, but even if you're using the charge, the instant you hit the wall, you are completely defenseless. And Roadhog, overall, is defenseless if he's trying to run away. Obviously, no Zenyatas, you just want to take heroes who are quick and very difficult to catch, which is why Winston and his Primal Rage is one of the best heroes to use. So if you like this attacking video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at Davontos, man. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day!